Today I'm at the Native Flower Company on the corner of 27th South and 15th East. If you love flowers and chocolate, you're going to love it here. It's so cute. Come on inside and meet Pam. Hi Pam, thanks for having me today.
Welcome.
I just have some questions for you. What influenced you to start this floral boutique here?
We started in this neighborhood about 7 years ago. The spot became available. We loved the neighborhood vibe. I had a shop on 11th East in Sugar House for years and loved that as well, but it was really busy. The space was too big. This was just right, and I've been in the floral business for a long time, over 30 years off and on. But we've been here about 7 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite thing about your location here?
I really feel like people who grew up here remain really loyal to this neighborhood and really love it. They love to support local businesses. So from the restaurants on Stratford and hair salons and boutiques up the street, like the Highland Park neighborhood is very just neighborly and supportive, and people grow up here and come back.
A lot of shopping local happens in this neighborhood.
Definitely.
Very
Yeah.
nice. So what unique things do you offer here at your shop?
I think what we offer is just our love of flowers, and that experience of flowers is a little different than if you're buying at the grocery store, Trader Joe's, which is great. I want people to buy flowers everywhere that they happen to find them, so that's all good, but we want you to come in and smell things and really experience new things. Like we have these spray roses that we got in this morning.
Wow, smell amazing. They have
Yeah.
so much aroma and
Isn't that a surprise?
Yeah, that is
So
a surprise.
we invite our customers to come in and do that and really find things that are unique, like our Vanda orchids from Holland, tropical anthurium, hellebores, which are Dutch right now, sweet peas, these are from local farms.
Oh, nice.
So in a tiny shop, we try to pack in as much variety as we can so that it's always a new thing for regulars.
Nice, and they're so pretty. So you can come in and experience, like you can smell everything. As soon as you walk in the door, it smells amazing. I've never, that's really fun.
Wish we could bottle it somehow.
That would be, you'd be really good if you could put that together.
Yeah.
What does offering seasonal flowers do for the environment and other local businesses in the area?
You're right, that's a good question. The carbon footprint of the worldwide floral industry is a big one.
Okay.
And it's something we can't completely avoid, but we try to mitigate it as much as possible by buying locally grown flowers when in season. So it's a pretty long season actually, beginning of February to late October. And there are farms from Nephi all the way up into Idaho that we buy from. So you don't have the packaging, you don't have the shipping, you don't have the pesticides, and you are supporting that whole chain. So the brokers, so there are some people who buy flowers from the farms collectively and then get them to us. But then just supporting the little farmers, and there are so many now. There used to be one 10 years ago, and now we have probably 20. So they're making a go for it.
They decided it was a good business because they had the support.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And it cuts down on the carbon footprint to order from the local shops because there's not as much traffic driving in.
Yeah, and the cardboard and shipping, and I mean, we do, like I said, we ship orchids from Holland, we ship the most beautiful roses from South America, but you have to really try to make sure that the farms are fair trade, that they use less pesticides, that they, pay fair wages. I mean, it's not just like sweet little flowers. There's a whole industry that involves all the complications of any business.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of work, but totally worth it.
I'd say.
Yeah. So with the seasonal flowers, is there one season that has a more colorful assortment of flowers than another?
Somehow the seasons do kind of come into the color that you would expect, and I don't know if that's just how we've been marketed to. I don't know. But the colors really reflect the mood. I don't know. So right in the peak of summer and getting into like the late August, early fall, everything's the most vibrant and the most bountiful and just huge and colorful. So dahlias and zinnias, all those really bright, happy flowers are in summer. Maybe that's when we're happiest, when the sun is high in the sky. And then fall, everything gets in those beautiful muted tones like the burgundies, eggplant, brown, leaves and berries and all those textures. Winter, a lot of the products fade away. There's still a lot going on, but more of the cymbidiums. These are, they peak in the winter. Tropicals, we still have tropicals available. But it's more muted for sure. And then spring, it's all the pastels really starting to come alive, which you kind of expect. Easter, like the lavenders and pale yellow and pink. So, I don't know, it just kind of works out.
Yeah. The
way nature is just like, here you go.
Yeah.
This is what you need right now.
Whatever's fun, you get. So, I do have one question for you. I want to know more about Your Story Wedding by Native.
Oh, thank you. Yes. So because of the pandemic, we have had to adjust. The wedding industry, the whole entire event industry was hit very hard. So everything was just canceled immediately, 4 months on end. So that doesn't mean that celebrations will stop, and it doesn't mean that people don't want to get married. People still want to get married. And so we're creating smaller packages for our clients that they can take or have delivered anywhere that they're having these tiny weddings or fabulous weddings for just a small group of people.
I like that.
Yeah, so you can still celebrate. You can take the budget that you had to serve wine and food to 150 people, and you can put that all into flowers and wine and food for 50 people.
That's a nice setup for 50 people.
It would be a dream.
Yeah, yeah.
So we know that difficult decisions are being made, so we're just trying to make that easier for our clients. And we work with an amazing community of wedding professionals, event planners and stationers and musicians and linens. And so we have tools to refer other professionals so they can get help if they need it. So Your Story really is just, it's all about you, making it special during this time. It's still love to happen and be a memory for a lifetime. So still working out the details, but we've been in the business, a long time, so we've got a good start on how to pivot.
Nice, smart. So if someone is thinking about getting married right now and they maybe their venue was told them they were going to cancel, they could maybe come in and talk to you, and you could help them make new arrangements.
Right.
All right, Pam. So I don't know why you'd ever want to be anywhere but here, because it smells amazing and it's so beautiful. But tell me what you enjoy doing when you're not putting flowers together.
Oh, I am here a lot. Any business owner, I think you live here, and this is a pretty nice place to be for sure. A lot of people ask if I have a big, beautiful garden and grow a lot of flowers at home, and I don't. I have a really simple life at home, but when I can, I go fishing, so I fly fish and I ski in the winter.
Nice.
And I have a 2-year-old dog, and I play with him as much as possible.
Nice. Does your dog come in here? I noticed the dog bowls and stuff. Is that for your dog or for the neighbors?
They're just for neighbors, puppies walking by.
Nice.
Yeah, unfortunately dogs aren't allowed in our shop, so,
so
he was here when he
outside.
was a puppy, but not now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my husband. I hang out with him too.
Okay, he's allowed to come in. Well, Pam, thanks so much for having us here and telling us all about the flowers and the chocolates and the Your Story Wedding. And I really appreciate your time and taking the time to interview with me today. It was very
fun. Of course. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I definitely learned a lot about flowers that I didn't know.
Good. That's what we're all about.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, come on in to Native Flower Company on the corner of Dearborn and 27th. You can call them at 801-364-4600.
or go online to nativeflowercompany.com. And I wanted to point out these beautiful peonies. You can get a weekly subscription for flowers delivered to your home once a week, so you always have a fresh bouquet of flowers year round. Also, check out the Your Story Weddings by Native. They are perfect for the current times, and they sound perfect for any time, really. And one last thing I wanted to let you know about is the Friday Farmers Market bundle, where you can get a local bundle of flowers for $20.